God becomes very happy and always smiling. Here is somebody who has got merged with me. The God will be happiest, if at all there is any God, of course. What happens is that in religion we infer a God. As I just now said, God is an inference because the whole world is causality, causal chain. So we look for a cause of the universe and that we posit as God. But later on we understand that our God is our concept of mind. Suppose a person says, I am a believer of God or believer of Shiva or anything. I am a believer of God. Another person says that I don't believe in God. I am a materialistic, I don't believe in God. Well, he's saying I don't believe in God, but actually you know what is the truth? He believes in no God, in the concept of no God. Is it not so? One person believes in the concept of God he has. Another person believes in the concept of no God. That is, there is no God. That is a concept of his mind. One person believes in Shiva. Say 1,000 people has faith in Shiva. Do you think that the Shiva in his mind is the same in the 1,000 people? Or even the same person, whatever Shiva concept he had 10 years ago, is it the same still now? That is why in our country we say we worship 33 crores of devas and devis we have. Gods and goddesses, we used to say, it was a proverb. 33 crores of gods and goddesses in India. Why? Because the population was 33 crore. It's a understanding and acceptance of a reality that Shiva, even if it is Shiva, it is different in different person. Every seeker has got a different Shiva in his mind. That means that 33 crores of people, they are worshipping the God in his concept, in his mind. Whatever is the concept of God in his mind. So each concept of God is definitely different from the other concept. So when you become really spiritual, you start questioning God, that I have been worshipping God, I have been doing all these things. By that, have I come near to God? Or God has come near to me? Is there really any God? If at all God is there, can I know Him? What is the way to know Him? How one can know the God? All these questions when they come, then we need a reply to that. Then only we are led to enquiry. Then we start looking within and find that first, before understanding God, let me try to understand myself. I, who is looking at the world and thinking of God, who is that I? So he starts becoming spiritual. There are various ways of looking at it, but this is one way of looking at it. I can give a much, I am afraid that it will be a little of a still higher level. I don't want to speak about. Logically also it can be presented. It is very much there in the Upanishads that how we go to this transcendental level. So external God is a concept of our mind, and since it is external, we are saying it is part of the world, if at all it is there. It is also, we want to see God. That means it is like an object. It is like something moving, somebody working. It's like a superhuman being, we think of the God, or a super intelligence, we think of the God, doing something. So all that becomes part of the world. Such a God is part of the world. In spirituality, the I, the God is within. God becomes unified with the I in us. By that, our ego doesn't get enhanced, but the ego gets dissolved.